deck today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon, when the Ducks prevail. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, at home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 3 straight Penn State Nittany Lions. 3-Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the handoff. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go. First third down of the game. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking for the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Here he goes. Good enough for a fresh set of downs to stop the ball at the 40. Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Quick throw to the flat, it's a screen. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught, he's wide open, look out. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
Here comes a handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down.
Touchdown, Penn State. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw. It's Moore. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Keeps it on the draw. He's got the first and still going. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Gets made on the out route. You'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
It's reeled in. It's Ross. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recent.
Breaks into the clear. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Moore. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Here he goes. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Going toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Penn. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
It's an out route. The catch made. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
When you throw an out route against man coverage and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback, that was great execution.
Important third down play coming up. He keeps it on the design run. And the Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. Using his legs, it's Singleton.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Back to throw. It's Aller. Quick catch over the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and no for a first down. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Grab behind the line, it's Martin. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Finding some room with the 25. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What play. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his second touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Nice grab. It's Whittington. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
In the clear at the 25. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. No way to run up the middle. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Dropping back. It's Moore. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the point after is good. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. We pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Downfield. It's Moore. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Now here he goes. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size, he has instincts, he gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On the ground, it's Singleton. Has the first down, it's still going. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Out for the first play play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First play of the second half is a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket. Look at him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Trapped again in the pocket.
How about that? One of the so-called middle guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It is 3rd down and forever. He'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Aller. Screen to the wide receiver. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a keeper. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
On the kickoff, it is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks into the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Back to throw. It's Aller. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff to the back. He finds some space. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Now here's the toss play. He's in the clear. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll hand it off. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And there's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. Nowhere to run. But corralling for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Ducks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive 25. To throw, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Caught on the outside. It's low.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can and all to get the ball back.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to pass. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. He's got it in the open. Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense in a split backfield now. Working clock with the ground game. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Tailback with another carry. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Looking for some space. It's Hughes. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.